What's up, you all? As requested, the one and only Miss Brandy performing At Last 2010. Let's get right on into it. I know she's gonna kill this. What the heck? Oh, it's that warmth in the lower register for me. Come on. Come on. Come on, hold your notes. Hey, did the sending run? It was like lightning. Wait, did the scene and us saying immediately after? That's fire. Come on, the skill. Come on. She is killing. I can't with them church descended runs like that. Oh. Come on, more too. You know what? Somebody gonna get mad at me, but this is just my opinion. I think that's my favorite version. That's my favorite rendition of At Last thus far. It's my personal opinion. I think her churchy runs, her sense of that soul, that church, that is that she has. I mean, that's all up and through her bloodstream. I think that fits the song so perfectly. I think her just, and even her power on the higher belts. That power, that just rawness is something about it that was just very raw on the top end, and even though it was it wasn't slapped by any means, but she's got just a rawness on the top end of her higher belts, like she's giving it everything she's got. You know what I mean? It doesn't have this polished, almost robotic feel to the highs. She has just a more of a soulful, to me at least, in this particular performance. It's just more believable, I would say, to me on her highs. Like she's really giving it her all on the highs, and the warmth, and just the sort of fullness and warmth in her lows at the beginning really sort of massages the soul, like massage my soul. It felt good. You know what I mean? It felt full and warm. And she has that warmth in her voice and that believability in the higher belts. And I think it has something to do with the fact that she really is, as far as the higher belts concerned, I think it's because she really is pushing to get that high note with full power, full chested high. I think she really does. This really is pushing her top belting range as far as chest is concerned. And I think that adds to the feel of giving it her all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope somebody understands what I'm really trying to say there. But anyway, that too, just the natural tone, like I said, the runs, the melisma were like lightning down here. And that one descending run, she descended real quick and ascended immediately back up. I mean, that's fine. Like I always say, ascending runs are much more difficult, especially quickly than descending runs. You know what I mean? Ascending runs are a lot more difficult. And the way she just perfectly executed that V down and right back up was savage. That was savage. Every riff and run here was savage. Yes, it was a lot, but I think for a song like this, I call it like a jazz slash soul-y type vibe to it. I think yes, it belongs. Etta Jane wasn't what you would call polished. I mean, don't get me wrong. She had some tricks. She could do some tricks, but you know what I mean. She was soul. She was raw. She was loud. She was and she was just, I mean, she was raw. That's the best way I can describe Etta James' voice and her performances. She was, at the end of the day, she was raw. She was soul. Wasn't about perfect technique. Wasn't about a perfect mix. You know what I mean? None of that. I mean, it's the feeling. And to me, this is my favorite rendition I've heard of that song, or redo I've heard of that song. I really like Christina Aguilera's too, because of that same rawness and warmth in her tone. But Brandy's, I feel it was a little bit, even though she did a lot of runs, it wasn't too much. And I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, because like I said, Christina's is my second favorite because of her rawness. But you know what I mean. I just, Brandy to me, it's the perfect mix of churchiness and the rawness and the warmth in the tone, but not too not. It wasn't just over the top too much for me. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Let me know what your favorite rendition of this song is. Because I don't think I've ever heard a straight out bad rendition of the song yet. Most people who I've heard sing it, at least, have done a great job. You know what I mean? But let me know what you all think. Thank you all for liking, subscribing, click the for your favorite.